Perfect.
Perfect.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. So let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition, where we get dressed like 2 seconds before the show. All right. Good stuff, guys. Once again, my name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. The market is green. Good Lord, the market is so green right now. Did you take advantage yesterday? If so, then you had the investor mindset. Because as a trader, it wasn't good to enter because it was going down. Down, down, down. Now, whatever goes down, of course, it's going to come up. My mic is on. Good. All right. So just to let you know, and you're going to see a lot of people doing this too. Like yesterday, of course, the past 2 days really was, is it time to buy? Are you going to buy right now? That is more so set for the investor mindset. However, all these YouTubers, what they're going to do is, did you buy, guys? Man, I told you. Man, I hate when people tell, ooh, story time. So quick, story time. One, I'm a man. Two, you don't tell me what to do. You can advise me, you can inform me, you can help me, you can instruct me, but you don't tell me. You don't tell me to go clean my room. And that's what all these YouTubers do. I told you, guys. I told you, buy the dip. For one, identify what a dip is. For two, show me how to buy the dip. Don't just say a broad blanket statement, buy the dip. What time frame are you using? What are you using? Moving averages? Are you using order blocks? Like, how are you buying the dip? Don't say what you did after the fact. Show me what you're doing at the moment. And that's what I do, guys. I show you what I am thinking at the moment of the trade. Very, very important. Again, yesterday, if you would have bought, you, in my opinion, would have had the investor mindset. If you had the trader mindset, not good. But Joe, I did great. I don't even know what an investor mindset is, but I did great. I have a trader mindset. And look, I'm up. Yes, this is after the fact. But if the prices kept on going down, well, guess what? You would have been down another 15, 20, 30%. So you have to know which role you're playing. Are you doing a trader or an investor? The past couple of days, man, for a while now, it's been really great for investors. Really, really great. For traders, it's very hard. Today it's up. Tomorrow, it could be down. Did you take profit, or is your profit just a little bit higher and it just missed it? And then now you have to suffer and just wait for it to hopefully come back up. So if you're in profit, it's not profit until you sell. So even if you don't sell all of it, sell some, if you're on profit. All right. But don't get greedy, guys. Right now is not the time to get greedy. Pendle's up 21%. Was your target at 25%? And it's just didn't hit it yet, but you're going to wait and you're going to hold it. Then it's going to go plus 21, plus 18, plus 24, almost, plus 16, plus 8, minus 2, stop loss. That's happened to me many times, guys. So once again, don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. Look at what the market's giving you and take what you can. Take what you can. All right. So let's go ahead and look at the chat. Let's look at the chat. We got Mr. Ian in the house. Man, I'm so happy. Dude, when you showed up yesterday, that was a highlight of my day. Now, granted, I love everybody, but Ian, he's a really good buddy. I've known him for a while now, and he has helped me quite a bit. I'm going to even say tremendously. There's been things where I was asking about TradingView. I was like, how do you do this? Like, I wish there could be something like this. And Ian would tell me, he's like, Joe, yeah, it's been around. It was on its recent update. This and this, you can do this now. It's like, wow. So Ian has really helped me out. Really happy you're here, man. Of course, if you haven't already, guys, smash the like. It does help support the channel. And I know, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, notification bell, blah, blah, blah. I tell you what, when you become an influencer, when you become a YouTuber, you realize how much we appreciate it. It literally is gold to us. And I guarantee it, if you become a YouTuber, which I strongly recommend everybody do, let me know. I would love to be your first subscriber. And I'm going to try my absolute best to go into your live streams. Like with Road Dog, I love Road Dog. I love Road Dog's live streams. But there's times where I've been up like all day long. like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, up all day long, and I'll stay up just to support him. And he's got great TA, and sometimes I'll get a coin or two from him. Of course, I let my community know, or I let y'all know, like, yeah man, like I got this one from Roll Dog, this and this, blah blah, check out this coin, or I'll do a deep dive on it. But there's been a lot of times where I'll be like super tired. It's like, nope, I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna watch them. And then there's other ones too where I try. There's several times where I'll have 2 playing, because they play at the same time. I'll have 2 playing, one at not overpowering, so I can listen to both and then comment on both. That's how dedicated I am. Like this, I really would love for everybody to start streaming, start recording yourself, put it out there on YouTube. Now granted, your first videos are gonna suck. I'll tell you right now, your first 100 videos are gonna suck. You're gonna have maybe 2 viewers, me and maybe you watching it again, but it's okay though. Just keep on doing it. But you then was, guys, come on, please smash the like. I can see 3 of you there. I can see 3 of you. Please smash the like. So, all right, moving on. But just to let you know, Ian, appreciate you, man. Appreciate everything you do. We're going to get into the bubbles real soon. We're going to get into Bitcoin, of course, as always. And then any coin you want to look at. We do have some coins we're going to go through very fast. And just to let you know, if right now is a good time to enter or possibly just set alerts. It's okay to set alerts. It is okay not to be in a trade all the time. And I know greed is a very powerful animal. It really is. It's a beast. Greed is a beast. You're seeing all these people on YouTube or on Twitter or wherever showing all these crazy gains. Question you have to ask yourself is, how many charts did they post? How many different coins did they enter? How many times did they have to re-enter that coin to show you results? For anybody that posts a lot, and it's not jealousy, believe me, it's not jealousy. It's, I don't want people getting bamboozled. People who post, 2x leverage, 5x leverage, 7x leverage, great. 10x leverage, great. People who post 50x leverage, 75x leverage, 150x leverage, all they're doing is for their ego. That's all they're doing for, their ego. And then think about it, 7x leverage, they're posting 150% gains or whatever. That's amazing. How long ago did they enter that? That's another question you got to ask. I always ask why. Anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Who we got? Oh, we got Katie in the house. We got Katie. What's up, Katie? Appreciate you for being here. Now, once again, this is a 1 hour of free mentorship. Everybody else wants $99 per hour for mentorship. Not me. I give it to you for free. 1 hour for free. Any question you have, regardless if it's something about trading, maybe a word doesn't make sense to you, or even though you looked it up and everything, always do your own research, like literally like Google stuff. But if you Googled it, it didn't make sense to you, you want me to break it down for you, ask. This is your hour. This is your hour to do that stuff. I am literally your mentor for free. If you have questions on indicators, whether it's the low volume node, or not low volume node, but a fixed range value profile, or any kind of volume profile. If it's the moving averages, you heard about the EMAs. What's the difference between the EMA and an SMA? Any question that you have, crypto related, and maybe even personal, because I love doing story time. But any question you may have, let me know, and I'm gonna give you the answer. There's none of this, oh well, that's only in the paid VIP portion. No. Do I have a VIP? Yes, of course. But my goal is to make you money now so that you're blown away and you're like, wow, like, I'm learning all this stuff for free. I'm making money right now. What is he doing in the VIP? Come find out. It's crazy. Come find out. All right. Let's see here. Crypto Candy says, what's up, crypto family? Popping in and smash the likes. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. And Crypto Candy, he's at work right now. He comes in, shows some love, smashes the like, and then goes back to work. I mean, that's truly a good friend. So I appreciate everybody in here. We got Lenny Kid 777. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody being in here. Let's see here. Katie says, not much, but I've tried to buy the dip. I think every $5 is good to have start somewhere. Yeah, definitely. So this, I'm going to show you how to buy the dip. How's that? I normally don't have a plan for my streams. I never do. Like right now, it's like, let me try to get some charts real quick. But that's because I saw Brett, I saw Pepe, so some meme coins are doing well. Then of course I saw AGIX, FET. I was like, okay, some AIs are doing well. Let me just make that title up, boom, put it out there. You know, but we have Render doing nice, Lido doing nice. You know, ENS, ONDO, very strong. Man, ONDO is really strong. ONDO and TON. I don't know where TON's at here. But anyway, but just to let you know, what I love doing is I love showing you my thought process. So today's episode, I'm going to show you how to buy the dip. Nobody tells you how. They just say to buy the dip. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you how to buy the dip. Okay, hopefully y'all are ready for that. We got Chicago Brew in the house, hiding in the back. He's being our little lurker. Hey, no problem, man. Appreciate you. And let's see here. And we got from the Netherlands coming up, I guess. I don't know. Or I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. But I think that's Spanish. Is that Spanish? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if that's Spanish or not. All right, guys. Yes, definitely. If we can get the likes up, I'd appreciate it. All right. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go over the Bitcoin. Joe, instead of talking about it, be about it. Whoa. Fancy fighting words. Okay, fine. Let's be about it, guys. Bitcoin, what is it doing? It's acting like your ex. Crazy. Doesn't know if it wants to go in or go out. Go to the movies, go to the friend's house, go to family members, go to stay home. Doesn't know what she wants to do. Bitcoin is just being Bitcoin. Right now, you know, Bitcoin did break below our level of 65. First it found support right around that area, then bounced perfectly on that area, then bounced perfectly on the area, but it's creating, here it looked good, higher high. Then it made a lower high. This is on the 1 hour time frame. Now it's not looking good. What's going to happen? It broke down. Then it bounced off of our other support at 64. Throughout the entire chart, nothing but support resistance. Bounced here. I'm thinking it's going to get a bearish retest because of the way it looks, the price action. No bearish retest. Came up a little bit, faked people out, came back in, faked people out, went back up, created another lower high. Not good. This is looking weak. Now, right now it's struggling. It's trying to break above 65 again. It is trying really hard. Let's zoom in so everybody can see this. It's trying really hard to break above 65 again. Now, can it do it? Possible. We just need more time. But I think more than likely we have a higher percentage that's going to come down. Well, then if it's going to come down, Joe, why aren't you posting shorts? It's too dangerous. It is way too dangerous. Can we make money on shorts? Yes, of course. But you see what happens here. Bitcoin comes down, shoots right back up. Your shorts will get liquidated. Comes down, open shorts, shoots back up. Your shorts will get liquidated. Comes back down, open shorts, your shorts will get liquidated. I don't want to do that to my people. Other groups, they have no issue doing it. No issue. A lot of people getting liquidated. A lot of people. But then you have some that are getting lucky and entering, you know, once it already started, you know, maybe it dipped real hard and they bought in right here. And then now, you know, if it's going long or short, whatever. But it's just too risky. Now, I did post a short earlier today. Not sure if we got stopped out or not. Don't know. I didn't set an alert on it because I was watching it. Okay, I'll show you. Ooh, so close. almost got stopped out. This is a VIP chart, guys. This is a VIP chart. We do have some bearish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. It was coming down right here. It looked like it's going to come down, and of course I have a bunch of text in the actual post, and here's our stop loss. You know, we're only doing a 2x leverage. I'm not trying to hurt my people. You know, others are doing 75x leverage, 50x leverage, 150x leverage. They don't care about their group. Shoot, man, 2x. That's all you need, 2x. So we're willing to risk 10%. And we almost, man, when it started doing this number and it broke this level right here, I put this face. I was like, oh, watch out. I haven't informed the group. It's like, looks like we're gonna get stopped out. But no one knows. No one knows what's gonna happen. But ONDO, in my opinion, is very strong. Bullish. It's very strong bullish, but it came up here. The market is not looking great. There's a lot of other coins that have already dumped. And I was like, okay, maybe this one is gonna not be so strong anymore, and possibly we can get some really nice gains out of it instead of chasing other coins that have already moved. See if we can make some money on this one. And if we can't, we only have one entry. So for us in the group, we entered, I think, around here. Only one entry. Now our second entry, of course I won't tell you that part, but our second entry is posted in the VIP. So if we do get stopped out, we're only losing 50% of our entry, and at 5%, or at 10% really, because it's 2x leverage. So in reality, we're only losing 5% because it's 50% of 10% because we're only entering 50%. Hopefully all that made sense. But if y'all want to take this trade, y'all can. Again, manage your risk, guys. Manage your risk. For me, I care about everybody, and it's not about showing, oh, look at us, we did 80% gain. No. I'm okay with 13%. I'm okay with 15%. I don't need to, you know, people are motivated by, some people are motivated by pats on the back, by attaboys. Man, you're doing great. You're doing a great job. This is not blah, blah. Some people can take it. On some people, they're like, oh, wow, thanks, man. Thanks. And their head gets all big and they start being a bobblehead and they're doing this number because, you know, their head's getting so big and they can barely, you know, hold it up. Be careful with those people because they're in it for the next compliment. They're in it for the next, you know, bragging of, look at my results. 45x leverage, and I made 26%. Get out of here, man. It's ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. All right, so I showed you that chart. Let's see here. Gonna go to some of the chat real quick, and then we're gonna go to AGIX, FET, Brett, Pepe, really quick, and then we're gonna go to the main topic of how to buy the dip. We're gonna go over that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Coming up after these commercials. I don't know. Well, speaking about a commercial, I do have a commercial. I won't do it right now though. Okay, so we got Mr. John. Mr. John says, firstly, thank you for everything you do. Thank you, man. I was like, who's he talking that? Literally, I'm like, is he talking to somebody in the chat or is he? Thanks, man. Absolute champ. Thank you, brother. How long did it take you to become a successful trader? Your at the moment. Your aha moment. Okay. Great question. So when I first started, well, okay, so a little bit background on me. For one, I'm a registered nurse. I would do double weekends. So I would have literally, well, Monday I would sleep, but normally like Monday evening to Tuesday through Friday to study. Now, when I studied, I treated this as if it was my final exam and everything depended on it. Everything. So I was literally studying 8, 10, 12 hours a day, watching videos, not only from a group that I had joined, but from others, taking notes as I'm watching those videos, pausing the video, taking more notes, rewinding the video, taking more notes, going to websites because they were saying words that I didn't understand, taking notes, going to other websites, taking more notes, looking at all these YouTubers doing TA. Then that's why me personally, I love watching live streams, because I'm actually able to see what they're doing, when they're doing it, and if they explain their thought process. So I'm taking notes. I mean, I'm doing this literally like if I had, this was my only thing to do. Now, I love being a nurse, and I love doing what I did or doing whatever. I don't work anymore. I haven't worked in like 4 years, but I absolutely love it, what I used to do. But in addition to that, as a nurse, it is extremely stressful. Like you go in, and I used to work at nursing homes, and I loved it, man. That was my calling. You go in, and I would always clock in 15 minutes early. And even though I'm in there 15 minutes early, I'm literally an hour to an hour and a half late already, because of all the stuff that I got to do as soon as I get in. Not only that, but your main job is so that people don't die. Like literally, you have people on the brinks of their last breath, and it's hard. It's really, really hard. Man, I've held maybe like 7, 8 people hand as they took their last breath. Their family wasn't there. Even though we call their family and let them know, nobody's there. So of course I'm there, or my CNAs are there, and that's what we would do. We would hold their hand till their last breath. Then of course I pronounce them, and then we call the family. Then sure enough, all their families coming in and crying and crying and crying, and I would call them out. Like I said, whatever I say behind your back, I will say to your face first. That's who I am. So when all these family members would come in crying and crying, and we bring them tissues, and we'd bring them, water and everything, and chairs so they can be in the room and, have their time with them. And they're, man, I'm getting goosebumps and mad at the same time. And so I would say, oh, I'm sorry. Who are you? Oh, I'm the daughter. I was like, oh, hi, my name's Joe. I'm the registered nurse here, et cetera. My normal shifts, I do double weekends, but I also pick up, 3-4 shifts during the week. So I'm literally always here, but I've never seen you before. Did you have to drive into town, or? Telling you, right here, heart. They didn't have it. I do. And I'd ask them, did you have to drive into town? Oh, no, we've been here for several years, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I've worked here for 4 years now. And, well, nice to meet you. Boom, beast mode. I would hate that. Man, I would hate that. Anyway, Joe, story time. Okay, sorry. So then, I was studying, and I would study a lot. And I'm always studying. And then I want to say it took me maybe a month and a half to get kind of good. Not nowhere near where I'm at right now, but kind of good. About a week and a half. Then I'd say like a month of just constant studying, and there's a lot of things that didn't click at the beginning, but then eventually clicked, just because like the more charts I saw, or just I don't know what, it just clicks like, oh. And then 3 months in my opinion, I was pretty good. And of course, at this time, I'm making YouTube videos, thinking I know everything. I know more than people have been trading for like 10 years. And I was literally saying, okay, guys, right now, the price is here. Watch, it's going to go right here in this little zone. I would create like little zones. It's going to go into this little zone before it goes into this little zone. And I'd have like little, okay, guys, do you think it's going to go to the green or to the red? Put in the chat. So they would say, what they were going to do. I said, I guarantee it. It's going to go here. Watch. And then sure enough, at the end of the stream, it was there. And if it didn't go there by the end of the stream, an hour or two later, it would go there. I'd make an updated video and say, look, guys, boom. Like, I knew it all. Man, but that's when the market was great. Then when the market pulled back, ooh, I got humbled quick. I realized how much I really knew. And I think that happens to everybody. When you first get in, you start making money, you start making trades. It's like, man, I got this. I know they don't know anything. Look at me. Nah, shoot, I got humbled quick. And now, then, okay, so that was like 3 months. You're like, Joe, you already answered the question. So it was like 3 months. Then so what you want to do is you want to just back test everything. And because I was back testing, because it's literally, you're doing hundreds and hundreds of trades within just a few hours, really. Because without real money, you're just seeing what would have happened, what would have played out. And now you're kind of seeing what works and what doesn't work. And then, let's see. So the first month, I thought it was pretty good. First 3 months, I thought it was pretty good. Then after that, a year, getting better. And just every day getting better. You know, right now, am I at my peak? Not even close. Not even close. I would say maybe I'm at 5%. And me, I think I'm pretty good. You know, once you realize that you're trading against people, the bar, it comes down a whole bunch. Because now it's like, because you can have the perfect setup, you can have the perfect divergence, perfect pattern, perfect moving averages, perfect bounce, perfect everything. And then it goes the opposite way. Like, what happened? We're trading against people. So no matter how good you are, you will lose. No matter how great the indicator is, no matter how great the bot is, no matter how great anything, you will lose. So, but yeah, as far as successful trader, and it all has to do with the market too, because at this time the market started getting good. So when I say that I was an okay trader at one month, that's because of the market. Do I think I would have been an okay trader if the market wasn't where it was at? No, I don't think so. But at that time, it was a month. And then after that, 3 months, I was really good. And then a year later, I was, you know, doing all right. Let's see here. Mr. John says, to follow up, how long did it take you to trade calmly without emotions? Ooh, great question, man. Great question. Okay, so for this one, how long did it take you to trade calmly without emotions? Great question. I want to say a year. It took me about a year to trade without emotions. And that the only reason is because I started using this replay button. This replay button took out a bunch of emotions, because now what I'm doing is I'm relying on all of my strategies. I'm not relying on, you know, my stop loss and my take profit. And then if it doesn't start going, it's like, oh no, like, I'm just gonna exit and now exit. Instead of doing that replay button, it gave me the confidence to see, okay, this works and this doesn't work as much, but this works a lot better. So because of that, it reduced the emotion. Now, another thing that reduced the emotion was having the mindset of whenever I enter a trade, I know what my stop loss is. And if I'm not comfortable with that stop loss, whether it's the percentage or the amount that I'm going to lose, then I either reduce the amount of entry or I reduce the amount of stop loss. It's that simple. Because if you enter a trade and you say, okay, I am willing to lose $100 on this trade, and you're okay with it, it takes off the emotions, or at least reduces it at the beginning. Then the more times you do it, the easier it gets. It's $100. If I lose 100, it's okay. Or $10, $5, whatever your money is. So what I would do is, if the $100 was too much, I would reduce my entry. Okay, so now it's only $50 that I'm going to lose. And that's the mindset you have to do. Whenever you're going to enter a trade, you have to already be okay with losing. So what I like to do is under promise, over deliver. Same thing, whenever I enter a trade, okay, if I lose, this is what I'm losing. Not, this trade, I'm going to make $200. No. In this trade, I am risking $50. That's how I look at it. So that I am mentally, physically, emotionally, financially prepared to lose that amount of money. Then, since I'm good on all aspects, if I lose it, man, oh well, I lost it. Let me do another trade. As opposed to, oh man, I should have done that. I should have moved my stop loss lower. And now you're trading with emotions. Now you don't have a plan. So always have a plan. hopefully that helps. All right, let me go ahead and put this on here just in case. So this is a little indicator that I use for myself to help me do some shorts, YouTube shorts. And that was a great question, man. That was a great question. All right, let's see here. Mr. Ian says traditional U.S. markets are closed today. Are they? Do you think they see me? I don't know when they're open or closed. I trade one. So a great question that people ask. Let me put this. A great question that people ask is, when is the best time to trade? During the New York hours, during the, what kind of hours do you trade? When I trade when my alerts go off. Sometimes 2 in the morning, sometimes 11 in the afternoon, or 11 in the morning, sometimes 3 in the afternoon. Like whenever my alerts go off, that's when I trade. I don't care about the New York Stock Exchange. I don't care about, the aftermarket hours. I don't care about any of that stuff. I care about when my coins are moving. So when I trade, it's when my alerts go off. Okay. Let's see what Ian said. Do you think that has helped with the grain PA today? Possibly. I didn't even think about that. See, Road Dog says a nice short plan on ONDO. Good talking points. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's just so risky right now, man. It really is. It's so incredibly risky to trade. But this is why I'm doing this one, because it hasn't really moved. It hasn't jumped like 30%, and then now we're trying to catch 5%. It doesn't make sense. The risk reward isn't there. So let's see here. Darren says, thank you very much. You're very welcome. Johnny says, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. Now, of course, if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. I have some exciting news, guys. I have some exciting news. Let me see. I should have already had this up. Joe, you haven't even gone over your coins yet. Good Lord. So right now, guys, we just started this channel 6 months ago, and we are almost at 1K. Man, this is crazy. This is so crazy. I am very, very happy. Very, very happy. And just kind of give you a heads up, the next couple of weeks are gonna be kind of busy. I'm gonna be on another show. I think Wednesday. I'll let y'all know closer when it comes to the dates. I'm also gonna be on Trading Wars. Let's see here, Trading Wars. I'm gonna be on Trading Wars. This is a channel on this upcoming season of trading futures. So of course, Crypto Faces on there and Crypto Blood, but this is AJ's on there. So there's a bunch of people. And so I'm gonna be on Trading Wars as well. It's very nerve-wracking. Joe, can you please get on with the show? Sorry. It's very nerve-wracking because they normally do very high leverage so they can make more money, because you can only trade in that 1 hour. So that's like extremely difficult. Joe, you're making excuses already. No, not yet. But in the show, I will be making a lot of excuses. And I'll tell them too. All right, time for excuses. 1, it's too bright outside. And 2, anyway. Okay, moving on. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's go to this really quick. We're going to do this really quick, and then we're going to show you how to buy the dip. All right, so right now, ooh. So this was looking strong. This was looking very strong. And we're saying that it needs to cross this area. Set your alert here. Candle must close, 4-hour candle must close above this level for you to enter. Now, if you try to enter like front running it, you have the risk of this. Nobody likes this. Speaking about this, this was something another group had posted by the breakout. And of course, I made a video and a follow-up video and another video and a YouTube video about this. This is where they were saying to buy the breakout. And this level was very obvious. And this is my level that I put here. It's like, look, guys, there's a level right here. If you buy the breakout, you're going to get rejected. Possible. Nobody knows. Possible. And then more than likely, it'll do a retest and come up again, get rejected. Possible. And then come back down. So the safest area to do is above the major support resistance level, which is only 5% difference. If it was 25%, then yeah, sure, we could enter down here. but it's only 5%. And I mentioned, it's like, there's so many groups that will post, buy the breakout, buy the breakout, buy the breakout. And so many charts, 15, 20 charts a day. They don't care about you. They don't care about you, period. What they care about is boasting about their charts. Because let's just say this one, it does go about another 4 or 5 days or so, I don't know, goes and it breaks out and it does great numbers. Well, they can say, hey guys, we said by the breakout, you know, this and this, here is our wins. Everybody who bought in or bought the breakout on any of these candles, it got rejected off of the area that I pointed out, and again, then broke down, came all the way down. But this was the whole market. But regardless, and then now it's up here. So what I do is I show you, have patience, set alerts. Right now, AGIX, I can never say that word. AGIX, Joe, it's I was gonna try to say it, but I can't. So for here, in order to enter this trade, what you want to do on the 4-hour time frame, you want to have it cross this level right here. Why is it not doing it? You want it to cross this level. This is your main level, right at 0.6655. This level of resistance, you want it to break above. So you want to set your alert right here at 0.7203. Your alert goes off. You make sure that the candle closes above this level right here, 0.6655. Once the 4-hour candle closes above that, nope, wrong one. Joe, what are you doing? The 4-hour candle must close above 0.7083. This is where it must close. If the candle body closes above 0.7083, then on the 4-hour candle, then you can enter the trade. Because if it does come down, hopefully, it'll find support here or even find support here before it comes up and breaks up. But when you do enter, only enter one time. Of course, you want to wait for a break of a previous high. So if it goes up like this and comes down, once it breaks this newly recent high, you enter. Or if it comes down, then it breaks this level. You could enter at higher risk. I would just wait for it to break the level again, this level, and then you enter. So that's my thought process. Okay, we got to speed it up. We got Sam in the house. Sam says, Joe, you, everybody's favorite. You're my favorite. We got Sam, my favorite. Johnny, my favorite. John, my favorite. Road Dog, my favorite. Ian, my favorite. Sam, of course, you're my favorite. We got Chicago Brew, my favorite. Who else is my favorite? We got Lenny Kid, favorite. Who else is here? We got Brackish. Brackish is my favorite. We got Katie. Katie in the house. She's my favorite as well. Let's see here. Crypto Candy, of course. He knows he's my favorite. Let's see here. We got Ian. I believe I called everybody. Who's my favorite? Do me a favor, guys. If you are still here, put a number 1 in the chat. Put a number 1 in the chat. For FETs, we would have gotten stopped out. So let's see here. What was I doing here? Safe zone. So this was a very aggressive entry. So with this entry right here, we had a very small stop loss, very aggressive entry, but the safer entry would have been right here, and that's what I was pointing out. So same thing as well. I would just wait for up here. Granted, you're missing out on a whole bunch, but if you have the investor mindset, you can enter now. If it jumps 30%, who cares? Put in some more money. Because you're going to, if you have the investor mindset, I guarantee it, you will make more money than a trader. I guarantee it. Now, you may disagree, but we can do some really quick math. Let's do some really quick math. Okay. So let's say, and we've done this before, let's say you and I, or a trader and investor, I'm the investor in this scenario, you would happen to be the trader. We both buy this. It broke this level. We both buy it. So I buy right here. and it comes up to 30%, but I hold it. You buy at the same spot, and here you do sell it. Awesome. So you got 30%. So now we were both trading with $100. Now you have $132. Then it comes down here, and you don't buy again until it breaks this level. However, for me, I'm still in the trade. I wrote it up and I wrote it down. I'm not even worried about it. You know, I added $30 when it came down here. So I added $30. It retraced. Great. I earned $30. So when you enter here, and I'm already in the trade, we have about the same amount. So just do the math, however it's equal. All right. All right. So now we both enter the trade, and this is really quick. 45%, it starts coming down. We both sell it. We both sell it at 40%. Okay. So now you have, you put in 130, then 40% of that equals whatever it is. I don't even know. But Joe, how are you supposed to give us this example? Hold on. I should do it with all the figures. Then we go here and we do this number. And now granted, you're compounding your money. So you're doing really well. Me, every time it dips, whenever you compound your money and enter, I'm adding the same amount. So it's equivalent. So they're both equal. Well, when you get 32%, 40%, 146%, granted, you're compounding it, you're doing well. Me, I'm adding to it on the dips. You know, I see a dip, say, all right, cool, I'll add a little bit more, whatever. And then now this. Let's see here. Road Dog says investors do overall outperform most traders, hands down, in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't know this. I did not know this. Before, my buddy Joe, can you please stick to the topic? Sorry, guys. Joe, we're running out of time. Sorry, guys. When I first got into crypto, I was like, man, I don't care. Like, I'm trading well. You know, I'm getting my range. I'm doing 20, 40% in between my range. I'm making money. Boom, boom, boom. And then he showed me this. And I was like, huh. No, it doesn't make any sense to me. So then I had coins in a wallet that I completely forgot about it. 8 coins, each of them 10, 12, 14x, 8 months later. I didn't know how to trade. When I first started, I didn't know how to trade, and I'm learning how to trade. And then I see this. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I've been working, I've been hustling, I've been going in and out of coins. And these coins, every single one of them, 10, 12, 14x. Oh. So my theory now for this bull run is I'm in coins that I'm investing in. I'm not trading. And I'm down. Ooh, am I down? But it's okay. When more money comes in, and I've been doing it, you know, I put like $100 or $50 or whatever into these coins. And so it's reducing the amount of negative that I'm at. So let's just say I had $100. Man, I'm giving you a lot of alpha right now, and I'm spending a lot of time on it, and I do apologize. But I think everybody needs to know this. This is what other mentors don't teach you. Joe, if you're giving us all this for free, what do you do in your VIP? Find out. Watch. You'll see what I do. I give you so much in the VIP. It's crazy. If you want to do the VIP, there is a Patreon you can do, or if you want to pay with crypto, send me a message on Telegram, and I'll get you started. And we'll like, you'll see. So with that being said, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money just holding. You really can. All right. So alpha alert. And one thing, people who have been in the game for a while, they know what they're talking about. Like Road Dog, I listened to him, and he mentioned he had an earlier stream today. That's why you should have the notification bell on for everybody. But I got notified Road Dog was having a video this morning, so I jumped, or this afternoon, I jumped in there. And what he said, I mean, I could not agree more. Like, what everybody should do is not just follow one person. You know, look at everybody and how they trade, how they mentor, pick up bits and pieces from everybody. And I always consider it like, you know, you find something that you like from me, you find something that you like from Road Dog, from everybody else, and you get little bits and pieces, and then you add your own spice, and then now that's your own way of trading. Whether if you love using moving averages, indicators, divergence, you know, let's say you sell on overbought RSI, that's your thing, and you made a lot of money doing, or saving a lot of money or whatever, doing it that way. If you short whatever, and it works for you, keep on doing it. You know, just because I say I buy overbought RSI all the time, that does not mean that's the only way to do it. Now, granted, whenever I say anything, I always show you examples, because for me, that's very important to show examples of why. Why do I do what I do? Why do I use what I use? Joe? Okay. So anyway, investor, in my opinion, will outperform the trader, hands down. But it's fun trading though. So this bull run, what I'm doing is I have a lot of investing coins, I guess you can say, but I will be trading because that's fun. So I'm gonna be trading with y'all and everything like that. But I have a lot of coins that I'm invested in. Okay, moving on. Let's go to Brett. Brett looks good. Brett looks surprisingly good compared to the other ones, unless this is like an 80% drop. 20%, wow. This looks really good, guys. Would I enter right now? No, of course not. Why? It's under resistance. Come on, guys, come on. Man, these levels are so tight. So you have a level right here, but then you have another level right here. Look how tight that is. Then you have another level right here. Then you have another level right here. So for this one, I'm gonna have to go with a trend line. And then I'll go ahead and do this too. Okay. So it needs to break. So for this one, I'm actually going to set an alert. It needs to cross this level, 0.17398. It needs to cross this level. Now, when it crosses this level, I need a 4-hour candle to close. Hold on, wait for it. Okay, think. Settler. Okay. I need the 4-hour candle to close above 0.16877. The 4-hour candle must close above this level for me to enter this trade. I do like this one a lot, and I'm actually setting an alert right now, because I think when this one does get our alert and the candle does close above this 4-hour candle, it's what I do. There's several different ways of trading. You have divergence trading, you have moving average trading, you have shoot, man, there's so many different ones. Pattern trading. For me, I do trend trading. So I'm not sure if y'all realize this, but whenever I'm doing what I'm doing, say it does this, we get alerted, candle close above here. Okay, awesome. What's happening right now? We're actually changing the trend. The trend is now doing this. So we went from a downtrend to an uptrend. So what we're doing is we're actually entering on a higher high. High, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, bing, 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 higher high. This is what we're doing. This is my secret. Joe, if you tell them your secrets, what are they going to get in the VIP? Find out. We do a lot of screen shares. I give you a lot of thought process. Yo, just tell us. Don't trick us into joining the VIP. No, I do a lot of thought process. I do a lot of videos. I do a lot of updates. Whenever anybody wants a live stream, Joe, can you do a screen share? Yeah, man, give me 30 minutes. Sometimes people want to do futures. I only do that in the live streams because there are so many. Oh man, there are so many that will post after they entered and then post the results to where they look good, but it's on the results. Like it says that it's lower than when they posted it. But so when I do leverage, I do it live. I do it screen share. So you know anything that I do, it's right there in front of your face. It's none of this, I entered a lot sooner, and then now it looks like it's going good. Now I'm going to post it. No. So anyway, so that's that one. I'll do like that one. Pepe. Pepe looks great too. Pepe looks great. Let's delete all this crap. Pepe looks great. Looks Tony the Tiger. All right, here we go. 4-hour time frame. So we can see here for this one. Man, this one looks good. Not ready yet though. Not ready yet. So let me draw you what I see. Let me draw you what I see. So I see this. Get here. Yeah. I see. Come on. I see this zone. Okay. So I see this zone. Let's do a red. Resistance zone. Okay. So I see this zone right here. We got real nice support, broke through, resistance, then it broke through, came down, resistance. So this area right here is really nice. You could enter now, but very high risk. I personally wouldn't recommend it. I would actually wait until it crosses this level. And I'll do it right here. But Joe, you are missing out on so much. What is that, 30%? 20%? You're willing to risk 20% just to get in safer. Yeah, 100%. Why? I'll show you why. Price, let's say you enter now. I don't. You enter now. It comes up, gets rejected here, comes down, then it comes up. Ooh, everybody sees shoulder, head, shoulder, great. Breaks up, comes up here to our resistance level, and then comes down, and then does this. And then let's just say Bitcoin does whatever, sneezes, whatever, market goes down again, whatever. Now you come down. So while you're waiting to at least get your first target, let's say your first target is 20%, I'm on to other coins. I'm doing other things. I'm looking at different charts. I'm getting different alerts. I'm in different trades that are ready. Here, I'm just waiting. Once it does this and it breaks and now my alert goes, now I can see, oh, wow, it got support here and here and then here. So let me enter the trade. 4-hour candle closed above this level. This is my main level. It closed above this level. I'm going to enter the trade and I'm going to have a lower entry here just in case it comes down and bounces. We have a very strong possibility it's going to bounce in this area before it comes up. And then maybe enter or add here. So I can, there's so many different variables. I can enter here, kind of close. Once it bounces, maybe wait. Once it crosses this level of this most recent high, boom, bingo. And you guessed it, a bango. So I did move my alert there. Let's see here. Tug says, super late to the party, but I'm always smashing the like. Yes, guys, thank you. Thank you. How are we doing on the likes? Yeah, let's see. Oh, man, you guys are great. You guys are great. If you haven't, please smash the like. The like does help support the channel. This channel is unlike any other channel you may have seen in the past, especially the big YouTubers. With me, I give you the thought process behind all the stuff that I do. The reason for that is because I don't want you to be a sheep. I don't want you to, constantly, come to me like, Joe, like, what do I do now? What do I do now? No. What I do for free, I do 1 hour. I show you everything so that you can make your own decisions on when to enter, when to exit. Because it is horrible to rely on somebody and let's say you message them and they're out to dinner or they're spending time with their family or whatever, they're doing whatever, and they don't get back to you for like 3-4 hours and then, oh yeah, man, that's a great entry, go for it. Well, it already passed and it already went 30-40%. What I do is I teach you how to do all this stuff for free. So let's see here. Road Dog says, Let's see here. Road Dog says a price action alpha. For me, I love price action. That's my #1 indicator. Like all this thing down here, I haven't even looked at. Honestly, I haven't even looked. I don't think I have looked at any of these. Oh, you can't see it. All this stuff down here, it's just decoration for me. Because if I don't have it on the chart, more than likely people won't come into the stream. But if they see something they're familiar with, they're like, oh, I know that thing. Cool. What's this guy talking about? This guy's not talking about like any other YouTuber I've seen. Because what I do is I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt. I'm not trying to sell you my group. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I don't have a suit and fancy vocabulary and, you know, jumping around and, you know, getting all, no. Nothing to sell you. So, give you a heads up. Let's see here. But Joe, your thing cost, your VIP cost. Yeah, I'm not trying to sell you anything though. What I do is I give you the opportunity to do what we're doing. That's what I do. I give you the opportunity. If you want it, great. If you don't have money for it, if you have to ask your wife about it, don't worry about it. I got you. I got you. You don't have to ask her. Watch the channel. I will show you everything I do for free. You know, so don't have to ask her. So anyway, let's see here. Road Dog says price action alpha. Yes. If you don't grasp these foundational concepts, you will get your butt handed to you. Everything extra in your, yep, very true. And you can build on it. Like build on all this stuff. Like if you use indicators and they work for you, great. If you use divergence, great. If you, whatever you use, but you need to have this foundation. Like you really do. Like for me, I don't trade patterns, but I see them. I mean, I point it out right here. I don't trade them. I see them. And I know how to trade against the enemy. The enemy is the person who's trading against me. Who's trading against me? Everybody. So what you have to do is you have to know their plan. Oh, inverse head and shoulders. It's going to do this. That's going to add to my confluence. That's going to add to the stuff that agrees with each other. Hey, it broke this trend line. Maybe I should enter. Hey, it broke, you know, there's divergence. Maybe I should enter. Joe, you have not talked about buying the dip and your overtime. Dang it. I absolutely hate, I love teaching. I hate the fact that I cannot go without a sentence without teaching. I really do hate it. I really do hate it. We have a Saint Pambu says, yes, a little late, but first thing I did was smash the like. Thank you, man. I appreciate everybody in here smashing the likes. You guys are great. I was following you from the days of crypto. Nice. There was 2 years and you were the OG there. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. So what I do is I show people how. I show people the who, what, where, when, how, why. I did one too many. The who, what, where, when, why. That's what I show. Especially the why. And a lot of people, they love it, you know, because they want to understand the thought process that goes behind what I'm doing versus just trend line, blah, blah. Why did you pick this trend line? Well, I picked this one because of X, Y, and Z. Oh, okay. That's what a true mentor should do, in my opinion, versus assuming you know why he's doing what he's doing. I hate people who assume. I hate it. And if I don't know something, I will ask. And if I don't ask, I will look it up. All right. Road Dog says, wouldn't hurt to have a one dancing girl. Just my 2 cents. That's funny. That's funny. Brackish says that dancing girls take crypto from you. Oh, yes, yes. We're not talking about the single moms. Yeah. Yeah. Now, Road Dog, he has some dancing girls as animated things on his channel. Very, very funny. But yeah, them dancing girls. So everybody, so all the guys here, if you haven't already experienced the fun life, I recommend you do it now. No, wait, it's already too late. Oh man. No, I was gonna say do it now, but every 100 that you spend, it will turn into 1,000 minimum. So I wouldn't do it now. You should have done it in the bear market. Too late. Well, you can do it in this next bear market. So save your money. Don't spend it on the single moms. Don't spend it on the single moms that are going to school, to college. Just, you know, have a little bit reserved for your fun money in the bear market. Okay. Let's see here. Bracket says, why sell the bottom? Let's see. True that. True that. All right. Okay. So how do we buy the dip? Now we're finally here, guys. How do we buy the dip? Well, let's see here. Give me a coin, guys. Give me a coin. The first coin that comes up, we will do. The first coin that comes up, we will do. Give me any coin and I will show you how to buy the dip. Nobody tells you this. Nobody tells you how to buy the dip. They just say, buy the dip. Okay, I'll show you. I'll show you how to buy the dip, but I'm gonna need a coin. So anybody who wants to do a coin, put the coin in the chat. Put the coin in the chat, and then we will get that squared away. Rose. All right, so Saint Pambu won. Saint Pambu won. So let's go ahead and do Rose. How do you buy the dip on Rose? Great question. Great question. Okay, so let's go to a MEXC. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's remove all our stuff. So, some aliens too. Yes, it's Lenny. He's got aliens. He's got girls. He's got other things too. Very entertaining. Okay, so how do we buy the dip? Well, when the price was coming down here, so everybody, all the YouTubers, they're saying, yeah, guys, buy the dip. We were saying buy the dip, you know, way back over here. And if you would have bought the dip, guys, and let's just say you got it in right here, and now you would be up 45%, guys. We were saying buy the dip. How do you know that was going to be the down part? Why wasn't this the dip? Why wasn't this the dip? Because time has already passed, and now we know what the dip was. That's what they're all going to do. So how do we buy the dip? Okay. Well, first, what we do is we go to whatever time frame you prefer. For me personally, I prefer the 4-hour time frame because it reduces the amount of fake outs. Can it still go lower? Yes, sure can. Now, buying the dip is exactly like how we enter trades. It truly is. Now, the more stuff that you have that agree with each other, the more likely it is that the price will continue going up. One of them is the moving average. So I do like using the moving average for this. And for here, I will put on my 9 SMA. Here's my 9 SMA, 50 SMA, 200 SMA. Now, generally, when it crosses the 200 SMA, now, lower time frames, you get more fake outs. Higher time frames, you get fewer fake outs. So if you wanted to have fewer fake outs, now granted, you're going to miss a lot of the move, is if you wait for the daily time frame. If you wait for the daily time frame, you're going to miss a lot of the move. However, it's safer. Now, when this happens, what you want to see, but I'm going to do the 4-hour because that's what I like doing. And you can apply this to any time frame. 15-minute, 1 hour, whatever floats your boat. For me, I like doing the 4-hour because it's safer than a lower time frame, but you're not missing out on a lot of gains like you would on a higher time frame. So for me, my sweet spot is the 4-hour time frame. So what you want to do is you want to have the candle closes above your moving average because this is your momentum indicator. For this one, this is my 9 moving average on the 4-hour time frame. It has to close above the moving average. Now, not only that, we also need, let's go ahead and hide this so we don't get too much things in our face. We also need to see it break a higher high, which in this case it would be right here. So this is a high, lower high, then a lower high, but right now it's higher than the current price. So once it breaks this high, what are we doing? We are changing the momentum. We're changing the momentum. Now, can it come down still? Yes. And that's why it's safer on a higher time frame, but you miss out on a lot of the move, in my opinion. So what we could do is we chart this out like we normally would. Here's our resistance. Here's our resistance. So this is our zone. This is our zone that we're looking out for. Now, let's put this here and let's put this here. Let's go and put this to red and here. So this is buying the dip. Now you're going to notice that it looks very similar to how we already trade. Did y'all pick up on that? It's coming down. Do we buy right now? No. Why? Because this could be a falling knife where it comes up and then it gets rejected. It comes down and it breaks this level. If it breaks this level, so everywhere on the chart, support resistance. If it breaks this level, you're looking for more downturn, more than likely. And then let's just say because of this level over here, it gets support, comes up, now it gets rejected and comes down, breaks this level again, looks even weaker. So in essence, are we buying the dip if we buy right now? No, you're buying a falling knife because this is what could happen. Now, mentors will not demonstrate this because what they like to say is after the fact, once the price is up here, hey, look guys, we were saying buying the dip all this time, this past 2 weeks. If you would have bought the dip, if you would have been in my Discord, if you would have been in my Telegram group, if you would have been in my private whatever, you would have known to buy the dip. And you tell me when the dip is. Tell me. Don't give me a broad statement. And all of them do this, guys. They all say buy the breakout, buy the retest, buy the dip. Show me where. Don't be broad, don't be general. Tell me exactly. And that's what I do in the VIP and also here on YouTube. When trades are ready, I tell you, enter now. Not financial advice, but I say enter now, 50%. Enter another 50% here. I give you the exact moment when to do anything versus all this broad general statements, because it's so much easier to look really nice and good when you do a broad statement. Oh, no, I said enter the breakout. You know, it broke out. Yes, of course. But it came back down and broke out again. Yes, of course. But then finally it broke out. And this is when you were supposed to enter. And you got stopped out 4 times. I tell you when. So right now, would I enter? No. We have this zone. So what you want to do is you could enter once it breaks this high. So let's do here. You could enter once it breaks this high, but just know that it's very risky. It's very risky because you're in this zone and you could come down. But what I personally would do if I'm going to try to maximize my gains, sure, why not? I'd enter right now. Well, once it breaks this level, it has to do this. It has to do this. And then I'll enter a little bit, maybe 25%. Maybe 25%. If I see that it bounces and then it comes up here and it breaks this level, I'll enter maybe another 50%. Then let's say it goes up and then it comes down and then it comes up again. Then I'll enter the remainder balance. Joe, that's pretty boring. That doesn't look like buying the dip. Contraire. When your YouTuber, when your influencer, when the person you watch talks about this, he's going to say buy the dip. Or you should have bought the dip. But once again, it could do this or it could do this. So in my opinion, whenever you're buying the dip, you want to see the moving average underneath, the 9 moving average underneath your price action. You want to see your price action break above its previous high, which would have been this area right here. You want to see it break above that, which right here is great. Once it does, then you can enter, but just a portion, because you don't know, it could come down and now create lower lows, lower highs. This is a very safe and, well, this is a very safe, I would say practical, but it depends on your risk tolerance. This is a very safe way to enter a trade, period. Not only that, but how to buy retest. Not, I'm sorry, how to buy the dip. How to buy the dip. This right here. Very safe. Oh, and it's raining. Okay. So hopefully that made sense. Now, of course, if you have divergence along the way, great. If you have, you know, the RSI is above the 50, even better, because that's showing the momentum. So just give you a heads up. All right, guys, let's see here. Road Dog says, my wife hits me up for emergency money at every dip, it seems. Crazy how that works out. Another reason to take profit at the highs. Yes, definitely. Road Dog says, beautiful TA. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. All right, guys, that's it for today. I do apologize. We are running late. We actually went 15 minutes over. We do this every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those charts that I did not get to today, not to worry. We're going to do this all over again tomorrow. And watch how to buy the dip. I just showed you. Everybody else tells you. I just showed you how to buy the dip. I do thank you guys very much. Now for the awkward looking down. You guys are great. 3, 2, 1. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. We do this every single day. 1 hour of free mentorship. You don't need to do $99 an hour for somebody else. Come over here with your questions. I answer all of your crypto questions. I answer questions you have either now or you haven't even thought of yet. I know all these questions. I have had them before. I give them all to you for free. No, I'm not asking for anything. This is all for free. Do I have a group? Yes, of course. If you want, it's in the description. It's in the chat. I'll actually pin it as well. But just to let you know, guys, I'm here for you. I want to get rich with you, not because of you. Everybody else wants to get rich because of you. Everybody else who says, oh, I care about you, I this and this, you know, I want to change your life, just pay me. How much do you really want to change people's lives? How much? You're already a millionaire, dude. You're a multi-millionaire, dude. You have a nice house, you have a family, you have nice vehicles. You know, and this goes for everybody. You might think I'm singling out one person. No, I'm talking to everybody. You want to help people? Help them. Oh, but it's $99 an hour. For me, like I said, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. So with that being said, I do thank you guys very much. I'll be doing my VIP links here in just a moment. If you want to join the VIP, great. If not, don't worry about it. I got you. If you don't have the money for it, or if you don't want to ask your wife about it, don't worry about it. I got you. I'll help you out. All right. Good things come to those who do good things, in my opinion. Now, granted, I don't do good things so that good things can come. It just happens that way. All right. That's all I got. I do thank you. As always, the longest outro in crypto history right here. My name is Joe. This is TradeIntuition. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take care. Oh, and always, let's make this money. Good stuff, guys. You guys are the best. So, of course, if you do want to join the group, here is the Patreon. This is for cards and debit cards, credit cards, all the fun stuff. If you want to do crypto, then send me a message on Telegram, and we will get that straightened out for you. And I'll go ahead and pin this here. We're just going to be here for about another 10 seconds or so, and then call it a day. So, Maestro, can you do 10 seconds of music in 3, 2, and 1? And thank you guys for being here. I'm so honored that y'all watch me. I'm so honored that you find my content valuable. And like, I am truly, truly just blown away. More and more people show up every single day because of you, because you're hitting the like, because you're sharing the content, because you're engaging in the stuff that we do. So once again, guys, I do thank you. Maestro, get in here, play this music. 3, 2, and a 1.